All right, I don't do this that often, but I'm hijacking my son, the Handsome Warriors channel, to talk to you guys a little bit about traveling overseas, namely through Europe and Africa in about 2 weeks, how small you can pack even when you got to carry a bunch of other people's stuff to deliver to them. If you've seen any of the videos, you know I'm in the Navy, so I do a lot of travel on behalf of the folks I work for. And I've kind of fine-tuned what I like and what I need and what is superfluous. With that being said, I still bring a lot of superfluous stuff, not for myself necessarily, but for the folks I'm visiting. For this trip, I really tried to make my Cotopaxi Alpa 35 work. It's an awesome bag. My wife and I bought one of these as a Kickstarter campaign, and we're super stoked on it, but it's just not quite large enough for this trip. All my gear fits. However, where I'm going in East Africa, I'm actually also bringing a massive waterproof duffel bag filled with about $1,000 worth of bodybuilding supplements. Kinetic Nutrition, I'm saving them. Instead of delivering or shipping the supplements to these guys, I'm going to take it out there for them. So that means I have to bring that big duffel bag back. And this bag, once it was all full, had no room for a big dry sack to fit in here. So we're going with the old warhorse, the Kelty Red Wing 50. I'm going to walk you guys through a little bit about what I have in here, why I have it, so you know the type of stuff that I bring on a 2-week journey overseas. This side pocket, for starters, has mainly some stuff I don't need on the airplane on my way over there. I'm going to be in Atlanta for a 10-hour layover. I'm going to be in Charles de Gaulle in Paris for a 10-hour layover. I don't think I'm going to need these things, but they fit in here really well. When I'm in Africa, got some sunblock. I'm going to need that. I have one of the bases I'm going to visit. You have to carry your ID tag, your ID card around your neck at all times. So I've got that ID holder and some surefire hearing protection for when I'm traveling on other types of military and non-commercial aircraft. All right. I have from Safe House Tactical here in Sneed's Ferry. Stu was gracious enough to give me a pack of Rain Stick F2Os and water drops. These are emergency osmotic water filtration pouches. They're super cool. You dump it or you just throw the packet in some water, any water source, unclean, dirty water, old pool water, puddle, pond water. Wait 3 or 4 hours and it magically creates, through osmosis, fresh, clean drinking water with all kinds of great minerals, and it's lightly flavored. So I'm going to test this out. You'll see a video here to come. I'll shoot that on my iPhone while I'm out there, and I'm going to be leaving the extra of these with the guys out there that I'm going to visit, so they'll have those on any of the missions that they're on. And I have my Vivo Barefoot super high-speed shower shoes. That's pretty much what they are. But they're awesome sandals. They're not cheap, but they hold fast to your foot. They're minimalist. They're comfortable. You can walk in them. They're super durable. You can roll them up if you have to, depending on how you're packing. They fit really well in this side pocket on this bag. To this front loader right here. This is a lot of the stuff, little stuff that I might need throughout my travels. I've got, for instance, my passports, both civilian and official. Carry a spork. I keep with me, whenever I'm traveling overseas, not only my orders, but names, addresses, points of contact of all the embassies of the countries I'll be traveling through. This is one of my son's survival kits. This is the Traveler Pro. If you haven't picked one of these up, they're awesome. They're TSA friendly. I've never once. This is my 3rd trip to Africa, my 2nd trip to Europe with this, and I travel all over continental US. I've never been jammed up in security. I augment mine with Claritin and 800 milligram Motrin. Check this out on his website. I think they retail for 25 bucks. I keep with me a little bag of TSA-friendly gear and gadgets because I love gear. I've got 2 flashlights because 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I've got a little stream light right here and a little Petzl E-light right here. This is super cool. When not in use, it can go around your wrist. It goes on your head. Walking around places at night. It's also got a red light on it. So it's small, it's handy. I also carry 2 little small utility tools, as well as bottle opener, pry bar, screwdriver. Got with me the Leatherman stylus. I love it, but the one thing that Victorinox does better than anybody, and it's a silly little thing, but I value it so much, is the toothpick. So I carry them both. These are both TSA friendly. Sometimes I would suggest, always actually, when going through security, if you have something like this, open it up so that the security folks can see it in your tray and they know that the scissors and that there's no knife blade and everything is within compliance. All right, there's that. What else in here? All right, in this bag, I have a Nano Max. I've never traveled with this before, but I own this for a little over a month and a half, and I love it. It's like a little TENS machine. It shocks my muscles. So I have 4 pads that I can stick on my chest, my triceps, my biceps, my quads, anywhere on my legs. Shocks me. I feel like I get a workout if I do it for an hour or more. Sitting on a flight for 8 or 9 hours, I thought, you know, this is going to help me feel a lot better about sitting for 8 or 9 hours. I might even get an extra workout while I'm there and burn a few calories. All right, so trail mix, a super cool pen that I always travel with, and I'll probably maybe do some other review later. This is a Schrade tactical pen. This comes in multiple colors. I travel on airplanes with the orange one because it looks inconspicuous. And it's got a whistle, it's got a ferro rod, a striker, glass breaker, and it's a pen, it's aluminum. All right, now we're gonna get into this top pocket. This is a lot of the stuff that I need throughout my flight at any moment. This is a bag of electronics. I've got a converter charger in here to plug into any UK, Europe, African wall sockets, my iPhone charger, earbuds, all that stuff in there. I love these. These are Eagle Creek bags and Sea to Summit bags as well. Pick these up at REI. My Sea to Summit travel pillow. I don't do neck pillows. I think they're dumb looking. So this is my pillow. I also, in this whole 2-week trip, have to bring my own sleep system. So I've got a lot of everything in here. So my pillow is something I'll use on the flight. If I'm catnapping in the airport, this is accessible. I love these little toothbrushes, some gum, more toothbrushes, Kindle. This saves me from impulsive purchases in the airport bookstore. Only go with Kindle these days. Sunglasses, polarized, wonderful. Sea to Summit cup. We'll get to why I travel with the cup. It's because I do a lot of my own coffee stuff. I'm kind of fanatical about my coffee. So on this trip, I'm traveling with a guy. I plan on upping our coffee game, and I've been roasting about 4 pounds of fresh coffee all day today from Sweet Maria's out of San Francisco. So I'll be traveling with coffee and brewing coffees. You'll see that in a moment. Here is a cone pour over. It's not the filter, but I've got filters in my bag, so you'll see this. It's collapsible as well. Those are the things there. All right, on this side pocket here, we are bringing with us coffee. GSI grinder, super good grinder. I've got multiple grinders. I have 2 hand grinders and 2 large burr grinders. This is a great grinder. This is my travel grinder. Scale, so hey, grind to water ratio is important. These are super cool from Sweet Maria's. These are disposable pour over drip filters. These are awesome. So I can, with my cup and this and my grinder, take care of my coffee situation. Filters, Sweet Maria's 6-ounce coffee measuring scoop. New toy, I've got here the Nano Presso, so I'm going to be making espresso shots for the guys I visit as well as for me and my traveling companion. All right, main compartment. It gets a little tricky in here. Some stuff, bear in mind, I just kind of threw in here because I'll probably refine the way it's packed here in the next few hours. I fly out tomorrow. All right. For those of you who really care about how you travel, Sriracha has upped its game and they are doing single packets now. Sriracha singles. And I travel with coconut oil from Trader Joe's. So these things are good to have. And I just put them right there. More filters. For 30 bucks on Amazon, I could buy this J. Miles silicone collapsible water kettle. Again, coupled with my, my converter, I can boil or heat up hot water anywhere in the world to create my coffees and my pour-overs. So this is important. Also, the guys I'm visiting in a pretty austere remote location have a very terrible coffee situation. So I'm bringing them about 4 pounds of coffee I have in here. I'm gonna do a little barista work for them while I'm there. Hygiene kit, pretty important, small. Got my deodorant in here. I always travel with a little bottle of tea tree oil for my hair, smell good, things like that, because I don't travel with a lot of perfumes, things like that. And then the bulk of it is very small Patagonia pullover down jacket. Even though it's going to be summer at nighttime and in some of the tents and with the air conditioning going, it's nice to have a down jacket. All right, Aegis Max, $70, super cheap, probably not that great a quality, down sleeping bag. Got it on Amazon, watched Darwin on the Trail review, liked what he said, bought one. This is the smallest bag I've got. I really like the REI Helio Sack for travel in warm climates. However, it's about twice the size of this, and size and weight matter on a trip like this. So we're going to see how this sleeping bag performs. All my clothes are right here. I'm going to be wearing on the flight some Under Armour pants, socks, underwear, shoes, and so this whole trip will be with one pair of pants, one pair of shorts in here. I'm going to be wearing a short sleeve button-up cool shirt, much like what you see here. I've got with me 2 wool icebreaker t-shirts, one to wear alongside the button-up so I have a change, and one to exercise in. You can go days of sweating in these, and believe it or not, they don't smell. I do my laundry on trips like this in showers and sinks, so these dry out really well. REI towel, ex officio underwear, 3 pairs total, 2 here, 1 on my person, 3 pair of socks, 2 black short ankle Under Armour socks, and a pair of darn tough wool socks. Patagonia exercise shorts, because they're short, so I can maximize the tan on those thighs, and a pair of Boy Scout shorts, but they're great because they've got built-in underwear and they're shorts. And as much as I hate flying an airplane in shorts, and I hate people who fly in airplanes on shorts, I feel like if there's one part of me that's likely to get hot and sweaty on the plane, it's always my legs, because I might be wearing some heavier duty pants, so I might offend people around me and wear some shorts this time. All in this Eagle Creek packing cube. And then the best part, coffee. Several pounds of freshly roasted coffee. I buy my green beans from Sweet Maria's, and I've been roasting coffee all day so that these guys will have some of the freshest coffee here from Ethiopia, from Rwanda, different types of African beans. So some of this space and weight will go away from my bag on my return, but be picked back up with the massive yet empty duffel bag that I'm going to have. So, Handsome Warrior, father of Handsome Warrior, traveling Africa and Europe, 2 weeks. This is everything I'm bringing. Like the channel, subscribe, leave some comments, and I'm probably going to shoot a video or 2 downrange. Definitely reviewing these water devices for Stu over at Safe House Tactical, and we'll see if I can catch some other footage or not. All right, be more ready. Handsome Warrior outtake. Forgot to mention the Wild Planet sardines. These are awesome. They're super nutritious. If given a choice between eating healthy, nutritious food and eating airplane food, 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to choose the unhealthy airplane food. But, especially international flights, because it's kind of fun. However, you never feel good about it. It always isn't good. It's super just kind of gross, right? So that's why I'm bringing things like coconut oils and the extra space I'm going to have. I know it sucks up weight and space, but again, it's consumable. So as I go through my journey and I consume some delicious wild sardines, the space and the weight goes away. So there's that.